What's going on, guys? I'm SimpleSimon and it is time for your favorite unboxing show, Simple Unboxings. It's all toys today, so if you've come for comic books, I'm sorry, you ain't getting any. I've got 2 packages to open up, and I've also got a massive haul of figures that I've picked up recently. I figured I'd show you those too. So get ready for some unboxing. Quick shout out to my Minions. Your support is greatly appreciated. If you're interested in exclusive members only videos, extended episodes of The Noob, and exclusive emojis, hit the join button to find out more about channel membership. But remember, your membership is not required. The best way to support the channel is by liking and commenting on videos. Before I start, just a bit of housekeeping. If you haven't already seen, my 3,000 subscriber giveaway is currently running for the month of March. If you haven't seen that video, I'll try to remember to leave a link in the description, but if not, it will definitely show up in the end screens of this video. I'm giving away an action figure as well as some comics, and also I've got an exclusive giveaway for channel members only. So check that out. Also, something I keep forgetting to do, I've got a couple of discount code, guys. This is for locals only, unfortunately, not for my international viewers, but if you guys need a phone holder for your car, I've got a 15% off IOTI phone holders code in the description. I'm not getting paid for any of these, by the way, guys. Really, it's just helping me out. We sell IOTI phone holders through my work, and I've got a 15% off code. So if you need a phone holder for your car, I recommend the Easy One Touch 5. You can get 15% off, excluding sale items, but check out that code in the description below, along with if you are going to the Games Expo, which is coming up March 23rd. So hopefully this video will come out before then. If you're planning on going to the Game Expo, use the code SimpleSimon at checkout and you get 5% off your ticket, and maybe I'll get a little bit of pull with the people that organize the event. So check out those codes in the description below if you're interested in any of that stuff. All right, so before I open my packages, I'm gonna show you the figures that I picked up recently. JB had a massive clearance on figures, on the Star Wars Black Series stuff as well as the Marvel Legends stuff. So I got a bunch of stuff here and it was all super cheap. You won't even believe me when I tell you how cheap they were. So, well, here we go. This has got the price on it. This is Mandalorian IG-11. If you guys don't know, Mandalorian was the thing that got me back into Star Wars. And I thought that was a cool droid, but if you can see the price tag there, $6. $6, and of course, I got the hookup, so I got this for, might have been like $4, $3 or less. I got this super cheap, but that's how cheap these figures were. $6. I wouldn't even complain if I didn't get a discount. But yeah, got the IG-11 figure there, very cool. And I haven't bought Black Series figures for ages. So it's cool to actually add some to my shelf, because out of all my figures I've got, all my shelves with figures, my Star Wars Black Series one is definitely the most impressive. It's kind of the one that I first started, thanks to Chip Getler, who sent me my first Star Wars Black Series figure. It was the first figure I ever took out of its box, and I became obsessed. It might have been the best thing that ever happened to me. So shout out to Chip Getler. This next one, oh, this one I can't show you because this is actually part of another video. That Black Series figure that I actually picked up on my recent trip to Geelong, but that's a vlog that's going to be coming out later on. So I won't show you that one because I do show you that in the vlog. This one here. So this one here I didn't even want to buy, but with the discount they just pretty much was like, just take it. So this is marked at $2.50. And it's Morgan Elizabeth from the Ahsoka show. So yeah, this is not a figure that I really want, but I mean, so guess how much this was? This is $2.50 marked. I got this for $1.70. $1.70 for a Star Wars Black Series figure. You wouldn't even believe me if I told you, but I'm telling you now, it's true, it's true. Yeah, unbelievable. So there's that. Ooh, this one's a good one. This one's a bit more expensive. So this one was marked down to $17.50, which is still like more than half of the regular retail. So these normally go for about $40, these figures, when they're brand new, from JB anyway. I mean, I think EB sell them for $45.50 even. But this is Huyang from also from the Ahsoka show. Now, I actually really wanted this figure when it came out. I'm glad I didn't buy it. What sucks is, they had Shin from the Ahsoka show. There was a bunch of her for like $6 as well, and I was like, I bought 2 of them when they were brand new. Sucker, what a sucker. Huyang was very cool in the show, and I don't know, like, you tell me, if you've seen Ahsoka, I could have sworn, and I know I'm colorblind, but I could have sworn Huyang was more like a chromey sort of looking, you know, color. He just doesn't look right there. So this figure is one I'm gonna give to Jin. Or hopefully, Jen, if you watch this, I'm gonna give this figure to you. And I wanna get him chromed out a bit, make him look a little bit more like he did on the show. To me, that just, the color doesn't look right there. But I can't remember, $17.50 This might have come down to like 10 bucks or something like that, maybe $11, I don't know, but still very cheap for a figure that I actually wanted. This one here was another one I didn't want, but again, this was marked down to $6, so I probably got this for, you know, $4 or less. This is Din Djarin when he's dressed up as the Morak. I don't think that's the name of, I think maybe was that the planet that was on, I can't remember. But anyway, I don't really collect this vintage things anymore, so that might go into some sort of pile. And then this one here is Grogu, baby. Now, I don't have a Grogu out on display. I've got the Grogu that came in the packaging that was like this big. That was a gift from my friend Jamie, Think Geek Theory, but I kept that one in box. This one here I actually might take out and actually put on display. So I think this was about, you know, just under $8 once I got the hookup price for it. So yeah, that's that whole stack. So that's, what's that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 figures. All that cost me $30 when it's $40 just for one of these Black Series figures. So that is just out of control. I'm absolutely spewing that I didn't pay full price. Obviously I got staff price, that was when I worked at JB on those Shin Hati figures, but $6, I should have gone and cleaned up them too. Anyway, it's sometimes nice to leave some stuff for the other folk. Next, what is in the box? What is in the box? This actually came from Culture Shock Collectables. Culture Shock Collectables is an action figure online store here in Melbourne. Michael, I've met before. He often sells in person at the Melbourne Comic and Toy Fair and some of the Melbourne collector markets. So you guys will know that I'm obsessed with the Street Fighter action figures at the moment from Jada Toys. The first one I picked up was from Michael, and then I actually pre-ordered this one too. I have been getting a lot of them from Andrew at Pop Toys as well, but this one here I pre-ordered quite a while ago, came in, and Michael shipped it out to me. Whoa, nearly stabbed myself. I've actually had this sitting in the box for weeks. I just haven't opened it because I don't want to do these videos if I've only got one thing to open, right? So I was kind of waiting for something else to come in the mail. And the next thing is kind of the main event, all right? So this is a Street Fighter figure. Very, very nice. Look at that. All right, so I've got Guile there. His flat top part of his hair is looking very, very flat. It's gonna look funny when it's out of the box. That's what the figure looks like there. But yeah, these figures are just so damn good. I did a video not too long ago about my favorite figures that I've purchased so far. And the Ken and Ryu came in at #1 just because of the way they feel, the quality of them, the articulation, the way they're weighted. Like, I don't think any of my other figures could do like a standing kick with one leg up in the air with 1 foot planted without a stand. And I can do that with my Ken and Ryu figures, which is absolutely insane. So I had to get a Guile, and I'm gonna go collect most of these figures. I'm not gonna get them all though. There's all the gang there. The ones that I'm probably not going to end up getting is DJ, who's already out. You got Fei Long, I think he's already out, although I'm considering him because he kind of looks like Bruce Lee. And there's also T-Bird, I think his name is, the guy with the feathers. I don't want to say the word just in case I get in trouble. But I can't wait to get Sagat, Akuma. Yeah, some of these characters listed in Street Fighter are iconic. So yeah, another one to add to the Street Fighter collection. So very happy with that. All right, the last one is the main event. This one came from eBay. So Michael from Culture Shock Collectables, who I got the Street Fighter figure from, there is something else I pre-ordered off him, and it keeps getting delayed. And I'm actually seeing him this weekend for the Melbourne Comic and Toy Fair, which by the time you see this video would have already come and gone. Oh, actually, if all goes to plan, this video will come on the Monday, which means the Melbourne Comic and Toy Fair video will come out in 2 days from the time you're seeing this. So some of my videos I release, I filmed weeks ago. Some of them I want to get out straight away. And the Melbourne Comic and Toy Fair is a video I want to get straight away. So I don't think he's going to have it for me then, but basically one of the things I pre-ordered off him was, I think it's called the Bone Throne, the Predator Bone Throne from NECA. I saw a video on it a little while ago and I was like, holy crap, I want that so bad. In my vlog where I went to the Dandenong market, they actually had it there. He was selling for $300 and he offered it to me for $250. I didn't have $250 on the day, but I thought to myself, you know what, one day I might go back and buy that for $250. And then I see Michael have it on pre-order for $199. I was like, holy shit, $199? Sold, that's done. I have pre-ordered that from Culture Shock Collectables. Hopefully that will come in soon. I don't think it will be there this weekend though, unfortunately. But if you're wondering where I'm going with this, it's because it all leads into this figure. When I get that Bone Throne, I'm going to need a Predator to sit in that throne. Now, I do have one Predator NECA figure in my cabinet. It's not great. I've also got this one recently that I picked up from Rick at the Giant Size Toy Fair, which is a nice gift. But they're not the Predator that I want to sit in the throne. I want a really, really sick looking Predator to be sitting on the throne, and that's what I've got in here. In fact, recently I did my hit list video, and this figure was one of my hit list figures on that list. So let me show you what it is. So the first time I ever saw this figure, it was at Lobo's, and I was like, that is a sick Predator figure. And it's more because it's got a really cool accessory with it. That's really what makes this figure. This Predator is called the Wasp Predator. Now what I didn't know was, where was this Predator, where did it originate from? So according to the sources that I read, this Predator is based on a Predator that was in a Batman fan film. A Batman, I think it must have been like a Batman versus Predator maybe fan film. And they made a figure of it? That's crazy. That's crazy. It's a fan film. What? That's insane. So anyway, the seller was very good to his description, was very like, be careful with this accessory, be careful with that, because they do break easily. All right, that's the cool accessory. I'm gonna show you that last. Let's look at the Predator first. Now, one thing about these Predators that I think must be a common thing, because the one that Rick gave me, this is the, like the heat signature sort of one. His claws have come off, have broken off. I've actually got them though, so I'm gonna try to get Jin to help me glue them back on. But the only other Predator NECA figure I've got, which I bought from Lobo's a long time ago, also has broken claws. So I think the claws must be, you know, must break regularly. I think it must be a common thing. So this is the Wasp Predator, and his claws are intact. The seller did say that this was very loose. He's like all NECA figures that are used, it's very loose, and it is quite, the legs are very loose. But this is what the figure looks like. So again, it's called the Wasp Predator, and you can see he's got wasp colors. It looks pretty sick, doesn't he? But why? Why is it so cool, Simon? Show us its accessory. All right, I'll show you the accessory. All right, you ready for this? You can freak out if you haven't seen it before. This is his weapon. It's his spear, and attached to it is a xenomorph head. How good is that? That is why this Predator deserves to be on the throne. I'm not gonna play around with him too much right now. I'll try to maybe get some B-roll if I get a good pose with him. Yeah, I'm stoked to have that. So Lobo's had this for $150 loose, and I was like, hey, I'm not saying it's not worth that, but that's a lot of money for a loose figure. This dude here, I think he had it for maybe $100, and he made me an offer of $90, and I was like, yes, I'll take that. $60 saving. So yeah, how good is that? Whew. That's one of my hit list figures for this year. So I can't even remember what the other ones were, but I'm stoked I got that, because yeah, I always, when I pre-ordered that Bone Throne, I kind of pictured this Predator to be sitting in there. When I eventually get that Bone Throne, I'm sure you guys will see a video on that. Yeah, that's my action figure haul. Yo, do you love these videos so much that you want to rock some SimpleSimon swag? I've got 5 designs that can get printed onto t-shirts, stickers, bed sheets, shower curtains, and more, so I can be with you always. Link to my Redbubble store is in the description below. So if you made it this far in the video, I do appreciate you. Hopefully you enjoyed this haul. Let us know in the comments if there's any of these figures that you liked or have any questions about. And of course, if you want to show further support for the channel, make sure you give the video a like. If you want exclusive content, become a Siminion for exclusive members only videos, as well as other perks. And of course, don't forget those discount codes on the bottom. And also my Redbubble link is also in the description below. But that is all for this simple unboxing. Hope you enjoyed it. And until next time, I'm SimpleSimon. Tell your friends and keep it simple.